Hello, random internet stranger. You clicked on this video with a specific purpose in mind, and that is, how do I change or edit my long drive mods? Ayo, it's Chalk from the future. I just gotta say, don't edit a mod and then re-upload it. That's one thing. Second thing, I'm not an expert, I'm not tech savvy, I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just showing this because if me, a not very computer savvy individual, can do this and change a mod and make it to my liking, then you can too. That's why I'm sharing this, because I happened upon all the steps to do this, I figured it out, and I want to quicken things up for you. Alright, disclaimer done. First thing you're going to need is dnSpy, and I know it sounds incredibly suspicious. It's not. It is just a DLL file compiler, decompiler, and editor. That's what it does. But to get this, you're going to need to go to this GitHub page. I'll leave the link in the description. This should be the latest version, but of course if you're watching this video a couple years in the future, it's not going to be. Download the correct zip file for your system, and then you'll have it. However, if you are to plop a mod into dnSpy as it is, it will give you an error whenever you try to change the mod because it won't know what certain variables are because it doesn't have the DLL files needed to understand what those variables are. To get those needed files, we're going to need to go to our Steam library and go to the long drive, which Steam library is common long drive. Very simple. You can find it pretty easy. From here, we're going to go to long drive data. We're going to go to managed. This is going to pull up all the DLL files of the game, essentially the game as it is. This is the game. We're going to select all of these with a click, shift click, boom, all of them selected. Plop them in. Le done. We can now leave this screen, we don't need it no more. Once you have all these, you are ready to edit any mod of your choice. How we do this, we're going to go to long drive. Should be in your documents folder. We're going to go mods. Now notice these are all DLL files. You can edit these. So we're just going to take a mod, whatever mod you like or want to edit, plop it in, and from here, we're going to find the, oh, this is different than usual. So it's not this one. Is it this one? It's this one. You're going to search around until you find the DB load, which is typically going to have the things you can change. However, this mod doesn't. Hold on. As you can see, it's going to take some searching depending on what mod you're using. It's actually probably better for the video. You essentially just want to search around until you find what you think you need to edit. I could probably pull up a better mod to show. Actually, I could probably pull up one I already edited. Let me go with this. So Rundown Turbo mod. I have edited. I've changed this mod for my own preferences. And one of those changes I did. So if you were to pull up this mod normally, right as you install it, there'll be a portion here which essentially says, hey, turbos make sound. I fucking hate the sound because it's loud as hell and is not very fun to listen to, doesn't work well with my streams. So I just remove the sound. The turbos still work, but the sound is gone. Let's look at another mod. Let's see if we can get something that we can really edit, really get into. Let's try Nickel Hardcore mod. Okay. DB load. Okay, there are some settings we can change here. So, you got oil consumption modifier. I don't know what 7.5F means. All I'm guessing is that higher number, more oil consumption. Lower number, less oil consumption. So, to edit, we're going to right-click and do Edit Class. If you try to edit a file without going into this menu and selecting Edit Class and getting this window, if you try to edit a file without doing that, what'll happen, let me just get out of this real quick, like if I click oil consumption modifier, it will bring me to where that is located, like as a variable or whatever. I don't know specifically, I'm not that savvy. Okay, let's go back to the mod, DB load, and let's do edit class, which will bring up the entire file that you're looking at, but now you can edit it. Let's see here. Oil consumption. Yeah, I'm gonna benefit myself. 5. I don't know what that means. I don't. But I can guess it's just gonna be less now. Terrible tutorial, but this is how I do it, man. Compile, it will now be saved. This is now what the DLL file says. This is how it'll work in the game now. That simple. Just fuck around with it, figure it out. When it works, it works. Hope and pray to God you didn't break it. And even if you do, just delete the mod, reinstall it from the mod launcher. Simple, right? It's that easy. Anyways, we're done here. Tutorial over. You just learned how to edit long drive mods. Ain't that great? Anyways, like any other YouTuber, leave a like, subscribe, check out my boss channel. Bye-bye.